Muscular system. The muscular tissue is composed of different muscle cells which contain contractile protein. Muscular system provide movement within the body and organ of the body. Cytoplasm of muscle cell is called sarcoplasm and endoplasmic reticulum is called sarcoplasmic reticulum and the cell membrane is called sarcolemma. According to function, there are two types of muscle, voluntary muscle and involuntary muscle. According to the muscle tissue, there are three types: smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and skeletal muscle. Smooth and cardiac muscle are involuntary muscle. Skeletal muscle is voluntary muscle. Note: cardiac muscle is also called specialized muscle. Smooth muscle. Smooth muscle is involuntary non-striated muscle and not under control of will. Cells are spindle in shape. It forms sheath or wall of the hollow muscular organ. Skeletal muscle. This is striated voluntary muscle because we can control it. It has striped appearance under microscope. Skeletal muscle consists of large number of muscle fiber which is covered by endomysium. Muscle fiber are collected into bundle called fascicles. Fascicles is covered with its own connecting tissue covering called perimysium. Entire muscle covered in connective tissue sheath called epiphysium. This connected tissue run entire length of muscle and blend together in each ends of muscle to form tendon attached with the bone. There are two types of contractile myofilament in muscle called actin and myosin, which is arranged in repeating unit called sarcomere. Actin filament. This is thin filament which appear light on microscope. Myosin filament. This is thick filament which appear dark on microscope. Cardiac muscle is also called specialized muscle, which is only found in heart. It has typical myofibers that contain actin and myosin filament. Each cardiac muscle have a specialized structure called syncytium and intercalated disc. Cardiac muscle are made of many individual cells connected in series and in parallel with one another. Mechanism of muscle contraction and relaxation is defined by following diagram. Difference between skeletal and cardiac muscle. Skeletal muscle is long muscle. They do not have branch. It is multinucleated. Nuclei are located at periphery. Cross striations are highly prominent. Absence of intercalated disc. It fatigues easily. Contrast equal to the ounce will present in muscle of limbs. Cardiac muscle. It is short muscle, highly branched. It is uninucleated. Nucleus is located at center. Cross striations are less prominent. Presence of intercalated disc. It does not fatigue easily. Do not contract according to the ounce will. Present in muscle of heart. Mechanism of muscle contraction. The skeletal muscle contract in response to the stimuli from nerve fiber which supplies the muscle cell. The junction between muscle and the nerve is called neuromuscular junction. When the action potential is spread from the nerve along the sarcolemma, it conducts deep into muscle cell through special network and release calcium ion from the intracellular space. Calcium ion triggers the binding of the actin and myosin filament next to each other and forming a network called cross-bridge theory. ATP provides energy for two filaments to slide over each other, pulling the Z line at each end. Relaxation. Muscle relax when nerve stimulation stops. Muscle of face, head and neck. Frontalis, nasalis, orbicularis oris, mentalis, masseter, buccinator, rhesus minor and major, temporalis, occipitalis, orbicularis, fronto-occipitalis muscle. Motor unit. The unit which transmits nerve impulse from brain to each effector organ. Muscle of mastication. Temporalis, masseter, medial pterygoid, lateral pterygoid, trapezius, sternocleidomastoid. Muscle of tongue. Intrinsic muscle, extrinsic muscle. Muscle of upper limb. Muscle of upper limb. Trapezius, deltoid, biceps, triceps, coracobrachialis, pronator teres brachioradialis, brachialis, teres major, teres minor, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, subscapularis. Muscle of abdominal wall: rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, external oblique, internal oblique, linea alba. Muscle of lower limb: quadriceps femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, sartorius gracchalis, pous muscle, iliopous muscle, gluteus maximus, gluteus intermedius, gluteus minimus, hamstring muscle, iliotibial tract.